We're doing now Yerushalmi Simplified, Daf Tes Zion. That's middle of Perik Sheni, Maseches Demai, and it's talking the sugya about where exactly the Mai is noig, at which areas the Mai is noig. And basically it's talking not only about the Mai, but general Afroshas Maestros. And we're discussing specifically about the area that's called Caesarea, Kisran. It's in Eretz Yisrael, north, and it was a Goyish city. So the Gemara is going to bring down here, we're starting Daf 16. HaPeres lo yeholchu behem lo echar reich v'lo echar hamara v'lo echar ta'am v'lo echar adom el echar roiv. What does it mean? Im roiv peres me oisoi amin bom chutz la'aretz af bi sheyesh simonim acherim l'chiyuv potter. The Chayyim is trying to teach you a kula here, that you can always rely after roiv. If roiv are imported from chutz la'aretz, you don't have to worry about, even though they have similarities to Eretz Yisrael, you can assume they come from Chutz La'aretz. Then you can taste it and see clearly that it comes from Eretz Yisrael. And I saw them they were matter the vela. Our Mishnah says that the veil is aser b'chol mokim. Eli the Moshe was aser b'mai b'chol mokim. Mishnah says the veil. In here we found that in Kisran and Caesarea they are matter the veil. Also omli kach noag zuga. Sure. Yes. A certain pair of rabbanim they said like it's matter. Rabbi Yitzchak b'Rebbi Lezer b'shem zuga the Kisran called the chomim maya. Anything that sees the water, it's this area, is an area next to the water, is a heter, sorry. So that was the heter of the Zug Rabbanon that said you are allowed to eat the vela that you buy in Caesarea. You don't have to worry that it has a chi, it comes from Makam Achiv. Is the Bayamema ad Migdal Milcha, is the Bayamema ad Moras Taliman. These are certain places where until there the heter extends. They said like this: all the minim are also in Caesarea. All these things you cannot buy in Caesarea without taking off maestros. They didn't say the vela, so it's mashma the vela is not a problem. The Gemara is answering no. Begin the Tanin say it says in the Mishnah already. But then is a common person have a shire. You see clearly from this brisa is mashire the vela to teach you that the vela is not a problem. So you see that like the Zug de Rabbanon, that in Caesarea you could buy the vela fig cakes. Now this is the end of the brisa. So you the brisa, the Kisran. It's the end of the brisa of Kisran. As at what? Mina manel mitarim b'shvius. That's what it says. Fragmavi b'shvius shvius. Umataretz. Sheviit Yisrael Meshamtim v'Akim Potter. How does the Sheviit work? The Yidden do the right thing. They don't grow things on Sheviit, and the Goyim is totally Potter. Yisrael v'Akim Rabban Kutim. Only the Kutim they are Yidden and they do not keep Sheviit. So you don't have to worry that it comes from the Kutim. That's why you don't have to worry about pay Sheviit. So you buy in that area. whatever you buy in Sheviit, you can assume it's heter. It's not papers that they were nizra be'isser. She'ashne Sheviit Demai Yehudah HaNasi. They want answers. Yisrael Masaknim v'akem Peturim. In Caesarea, Goyish places are potter. It doesn't have a kedusha. Only Yisrael v'akem Rab Malkutim made its Demai. So Caesarea has such a status that only if a yid planted there or a kuti, then it's chayiv b'maestros. Ad heichen, until where does Kisron extend? Pundike damide, pundike destifse, ad kvar sabe, tziron, ke Kisron. So it means the inyan heter devela and Sheviit. It means the chayra gaba everything. Gaba heter devela and Sheviit. We said Sheviit is not a problem. Something here we don't know what the words are. Bulbason and Okarma Kisrun Aveda Astur is Betzalim, kind of onions. That's already a regular Jewish place, and it's like buying produce in Eretz Yisrael has a problem of the Mai. Which kind of onions? The white ones or the red ones have that issue. Rabbi Yehudah Beit She'an There was a story that Rebbi was martyred the city called Beit She'an. It's a town in Eretz Yisrael, and Rebbi had a Maseches that's not part of Eretz Yisrael. So whatever you buy, the produce that grows there is not a problem of the Mai. So how does the story go? Sha'omar, the brother-in-law of Reb Meir, that's Yeshua ben Zariz, the son of his father-in-law. And according to that testimony, Rebbe was matter. So you see from that, since Reb Meir did it in a tzibur, how could he take this testimony? Maybe Reb Meir knew for a fact that field is Shemesh Sheviit. It must be that Reb Meir wouldn't have done this, because he would have known that people are going to learn from him. I think they does b'tzibur. People are going to learn from that. So it must be Reb Meir knew for a fact that it's not just this particular thing. So we must know from this that since we learned from Reb Meir this Eidus, we can see that the Chachamim understood that Reb Meir would never have done such a thing if he is not sure that the whole Beit She'an does not have a Kedushas Haaretz. Because Reb Meir should have thought, how can I do this in public? People should learn from me mistakes. If it's only true that specific field was Kedusha Sheviit, was not Nija b'Shvius. How can Reb Meir do such a thing? Elamai, Reb Meir knew for the fact that it's not a problem at all in the whole Beit She'an. Rabbi Beit She'an, Rabbi Yehudah Kisron, Rabbi Yehudah Beit Guven, all these places, he paskin that it's Chutz La'aretz. Rabbi Yehudah Kfar Tzemach, Rabbi Yehudah Likachir Motzoi Sheviit, Vayim Vakim Adiz Omlei, Bo V'Nedayin. Ksibachit is Nechoishes. Amad Tzadik Moshe the Chesira Avera El Oisa Torah Nich like Rachas Ataboy V'Ana Torah Zizkin Israel. So that's what he said. Hashem gave me a special opportunity to make these Heterim, that these have a din of Chutz La'aretz. Shiva Levi Hay Mafaka the Talaya the Tizman Yerk and begins to the Sisra. So he wanted to buy only from a certain garden from a goy, because he understood that goy is yesh kinyan afkiya, or it could be that neighborhood the Chazal gave a heter for a garden of a goy in that neighborhood. Not 100% clear if that's the pshat. More mistaba that the pshat wasn't that neighborhood. Certain neighborhoods Chazal only mechayev if it belongs to a yid. Come ime azachal atoiv amalei zil amalei rabach leisi da against the Sisra. Yehudah is a kotler, nasif neivim, but machmar nafshash tav l'chavach. Don't be smarter than anybody else. This is actually a Yiddish place, so you're not accomplishing anything. Actually, you're buying something that's 100% tevel now, because it belongs to a Yid, this place. And I'll write it over here because this is important to know. Iname b'mokoymos siyumim loy gazri hasudos gaya. Here's the Kfar Adam Shem Rebbi ben Ma'ardia. I think it should be Ma'arya. I think that's a more common name. Amirim Asurim Beit She'an. He's going to give you a list, all the things that have in Beit She'an have a problem. Which one is that? Let's go as follows: Baketzach, Basumsum, Bachardel, Bashum, Babulbusum, the onions, Afunum, Mashchoyim, the beans, Utzalm, Kon Me'amdina, and Kohen B'mida, Ipoil, Haneged B'shifa, Minta, Neged B'atzma. All these things are Minim Masurim. Why? Because we have to understand that they do not come from Beit She'an. Beit She'an himself was not a certain kind of radish, lo'ilam. The kaflutas me'atzeres at Chanukah. Kaflutas is a certain kind of cabbage. It's only also to buy from atzeres at Chanukah. Rabbi Yehudah HaNasi is giving you names till where it's called Beit She'an. So again, Beit She'an is chutz la'aretz, but sometimes it's asur, because it comes from other places. If you're 100% sure it grew in Beit She'an, it has no kedusha. Yoina b'shem Shimon ben Zechariah said over in the name of Shimon ben Zechariah. Haminim masur b'fanayis. Also a type of city, Yerushalmi Kifshuto, Agoizim, Oiris, Asumsim Plamitzri. It comes from outside, it means it comes from Eretz Yisrael. Gamliel Zuga Amar, he said like this: Achayonis haBechuris, the plums that are very ready, ripe very early, is also awesome. Amar Rabbi Yehudah HaNasi Tanagel Kisran and the Malan, Tanagel Kisran and the Matan, Eretz Yisrael. Eretz Yisrael, when we say that panayis is considered chutz la'aretz, only certain kinds are also, that's only from a targul kisran. Oh, I made a mistake. I was supposed to go, something is wrong here with the dafim. I think it's supposed to go v'istafina lo'enek aflutas. Atzeres at Chanukah it's a rabbi laheter. And Chanukah that is aber is in Svichem. Schon at Chanukah also Svichem. Chanukah is hidden. Atzeres at schon at Svichem. My goodness, I don't know how this got so messed up. Again, Astafina lo'enek aflutas. So here, after this piece, you have to bring in Natzeres at Chanukah. And now comes this whole piece that talks about Natzeres at Chanukah. You know what's going on? Tana Tema, Tana Gilhis Amat Gatzis Rod. It says Chanukah it's a rabbi ala heter, and Chanukah it says Rebbi that all Issa.